I'm not going to be able to really address what I want to address on the way home from work, because I need to get my other phone and actually copy the video that La Cucaracha left for me. And I want to address things sentence for sentence. So she threatened legal action because of my talking about the situation on my YouTube, and well, mostly my YouTube, not even Facebook really. I've been down this road with an ex-police officer boyfriend of mine. We still live in America. Last I checked, we don't live in La Cucaracha land. So last I checked, 2 women talking shit back and forth on social media. You go to the police and ask them, they'll tell you, ma'am, just don't look at her social media. The funny thing is, she said she blocked me, I blocked her first. Okay? And the man just blocked me yesterday because I went and put some little hearts on his page and laughed at a couple of his posts. Okay? And you go to the police and say, oh, this woman went on his page and she's not a Facebook friend. But it's social media. If something is public, anybody could comment and anybody could post. Number one, get it together. Okay, the whole legal trouble shit doesn't scare me. Been there, done that, doesn't scare me. Second of all, did I suck his dick in his truck after work one day? Absolutely did. A woman that had gone without sex for 2 years? Yeah. And we had fooled around. The first night this man came, Jimmy, the first night Jimmy came to my hotel room, Jimmy gave me head. Didn't know me from a hole in the wall. Jumped up, tried to put a condom on, showed me some naked picture of him in the shower somewhere, to show me slinging his dick, and then I guess that was supposed to turn me on, and then gave me head, and then after ate my pussy, jumped up and started to put a condom on, and I laughed at him, and I said, let's tell the whole story, since we're gonna tell half the story that he's telling you. Let me tell the whole story. When Jimmy pulled his dick out and started to put the condom, I started laughing, and he was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, no, it's not your dick looks fine. I said, we're not fucking. He was like, nah. I'm like, nah, I'm not some little trick you're gonna throw a condom and fuck. I said, I ain't fucked you in almost 2 years. I'm not gonna fuck you. What you thought this? I said, you thought you was coming over to fuck? He said, yeah. I said, no. So Jimmy and I didn't fuck. After he ate my pussy really well, we did a 69. He laid on the bed and cocked his legs up like a little bitch, and we did a 69. Okay. So as far as, let me see, I'm trying to remember. It's on my other phone, but I'm driving, so I can't look at my phone while I'm addressing this. So she goes, yeah, you gave him head in the truck. I sure did. And then what he did, now who's the disgusting person? A grown woman who hasn't had sex in 2 years decided to give a man that she was fooling around with, that said he liked her and she liked him as well. 2 grown people, and I went in his truck and we had a little oral sex. I wanted to do something a little sneaky and freaky. I wasn't trying to keep him. If I wanted to keep the motherfucking man, I would have done what he said. And when he got an attitude, I would have been like, okay, I'm sorry, baby, and this and that, or whatever. Didn't do that. I already told the real story, not the story everybody knows. Even people that know her, they're gonna agree with her because they're her friends. But anybody with 2 brain cells and common sense knows, when a man is with a woman, men lie. If he was trying to impress any woman, right now he's trying to impress on her, because obvious reasons, like I already posted about. The fact is, did he tell me he didn't want a relationship? Yes. He didn't tell me. He did not tell me, I don't want a relationship with you. And as a matter of fact, when he was sitting at the Shell gas station talking to me after work one day, he said, I'm not going to say I'm always going to feel. He said, I just don't want a relationship right now. Because then he told me the story about him and Beth, his ex, and how she was cheating on him, lying. She was seeing a married man behind his back. I felt sorry for him. I actually felt sorry for him. Because I'm like, oh, you seem like such a sweetheart. Like, why would she do that? Oh my God, that's horrible. Why did she do you like that? No, but man, I caught her lying several times. And I said, well, if you love her, because you obviously still love her, but he said, nah, she's a liar. I can't take her back. She's a liar. So we talked about it. So I felt bad. So I'm like, this man is not ready for another relationship because he just got out of a bad situation. How she came and tried to take the Rottweiler, take the dog. And so I felt bad. So this pea-brain posting what she's doing and going off of what he told her, let me set the record 100% straight. As y'all can see, there's ever no shame in my game. I keep it 100. I don't front, I don't fake the funk. Okay, so the bitch finally made a public post addressing the situation, addressing me like she should have been doing. I don't hide, so don't hide. So she addressed it with him in the background. No problem. So, again, I'm sure he's probably by this point told whoever's the head of HR now, you know, someone's going to come and say I did so-and-so. It doesn't matter because I have actual proof. I have text messages, screenshots. I have recorded messages. So that's all going to his HR. All that is, my lawyer already has it. I took my lunch break and I did a lot of stuff today. No more playing games. But it's fine. I'm actually probably helping him because he started a business. Now he can go do his business full time. And again, is the job gonna fire him based on some shit he did a year ago? It's probably not. But the point is, I'm gonna put it all out there. Between the sob story about Beth, then he said his baby mama, who he said wanted him back so badly. I have that on record as well. His baby mama, he said she wanted him back. She wanted to have another baby with him, and he doesn't want her. I said, yeah, you do. He said, if I wanted her, I wouldn't have left the fucking bitch. I got her pregnant, yeah, and I fucking left. That's what he said. He said she's taking his child support. The bitch is taking my money, and she won't let me see my daughter and this and that, and I need to get custody. I actually told him, look, I'm going to go to court and get them paperwork so that you can get legal custody or whatever. That's what I told him when we first started talking. Okay. Him telling me he didn't want a relationship. He didn't tell me he didn't want me. Regardless of what he's telling you, La Cucaracha, he didn't tell me that. What he told me was, I'm not ready for another relationship right now. I just got out of a bad relationship. And I respected that. Okay, and we did not have sex for months when we was talking. Even after he came over and we did the oral thing. Yeah, I'm dirty for sucking his dick as a grown woman for a woman that hasn't had any dick or sex for 2 years. You stupid little bitch. No, but you can't see it because your mind is clouded, and I understand. When you're in love, you don't think straight. You just believe what the man tells you. That's not what happened, dum-dum. That's not what happened at all. If I wanted to be with Jimmy, like you said, before you met him, I would have still been with him. But the way that he spoke to me and the way that he acted in his bipolar acting, the way he was acting, ain't nobody got time for that. So even though I enjoyed being with him and I enjoyed the sex, I don't have time for them. That's retarded to me. Oh, can I hold $100? Can I hold $100? Can I borrow some money? And there's nothing wrong with holding your man down, but he wasn't my man. So at the end of the day, even though I did a couple favors, that's why I went back to court and got my little $500 back, because I'm like, dude, I'm not giving you shit. Who the fuck are you for me to be giving you anything? Damn, I don't have the phone, so I can't take. I want to address everything she said word for word. So, and then I'm going to post it so everybody could see the real story. What he's telling you, dum-dum, is not accurate. Again, you're not going to believe me because you got his dick all up your ass, and you're going to believe whatever the man you're in love with tells you, and I understand that. I'm also going to post the screenshot that I sent you on Instagram and exactly what I said. I didn't come to you with no drama. I simply said, because I felt at the time that as a black woman, you were getting yourself into something that you didn't realize. You seem very naive and, oh, Jesus and God. And I looked at your page and I said, oh my gosh, she has no idea what she's dealing with. This guy is disrespectful. He's nasty. Okay, if you've had a different experience with him, that's life. There's people out there that think I'm horrible, and there's people out there that think I'm fantastic, because you have different experiences with different people in life, dummy. You dumbass. So, and I can call you a stupid cockroach dumbass as much as I want. You can't throw me in jail for doing that, you dumbass. So anyway, oh my God. So, yeah, I sucked his dick in the truck. And when he told this fat, greasy bitch at his job that he was flirting with her, when he was being disrespectful, and he told some bitch at his job, yeah, she sucked my dick in the truck. And he told some other dude, I think his name was Jack or whatever his name is. It got back to me because I had put something on my YouTube that no one knew about my YouTube. The only person who knew about it are specific people, and he knew about it because I had sent him something prior to that on my YouTube that he said, oh, I showed my sister your YouTube. Okay, so he went and told someone at work. What type of a decent man does that? I'm a grown woman. We talking. Okay, you said he was sweaty working 12 hours. Yeah, but your dick isn't lifting cement. Your dick had a little sweat on it. But if you can kiss a man and tongue a man down and eat a man's and suck a woman's pussy, I'm a grown woman, grown ass woman. Putting a sweaty dick in my mouth. If I'm into someone and I'm seeing one man after 2 years, mind you, if his dick is sweaty, it's sweaty. If Jimmy walked through the door from work after a long day and you wanted to drop to your knees and show that nigga some love, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's okay, whatever. Your sex life and him is not my business. Y'all's sex life is not my business. I'm the type where I get freaky. Yeah, maybe once every 2 years, because I don't give my pussy away the minute I meet someone and I think, oh, he's the one, and I jump from nigga to nigga. That's you. I don't do that. Your Christian ass is the one that was hurt and dumped before Jimmy, met Jimmy, then jumped right into bed with Jimmy. No, I don't do that. Me and Jimmy didn't fuck for months. We didn't fuck for months. So, the oral sex thing, he did me first. Didn't know me from a hole in the wall. You meet a bitch that you claim you don't like. Okay, if I was somebody he really didn't like at all, what the fuck you sucking my raw pussy for? You don't know me from a hole in the wall. But he did, really, really, really nicely. So we did what we did. The dick sucking after work was me being a grown woman, loving on a nigga that I was really feeling. He didn't mind. It was fun. It was exciting, right? Jimmy never told me I don't want you. Jimmy said I don't want a relationship. I told you that. He didn't say I don't want you. He said I don't want a relationship. We having fun, right? We having a good time. You enjoy my company, I enjoy your company. And I said, you know what? That's fine, because again, the reason why we stopped seeing each other was simply because one night I wanted to go to Longhorn to get food because I was waiting on him to come over, blah, blah, blah. He was supposed to come spend the weekend or whatever. And he said he wasn't dressed. First he said I wasn't dressed for Longhorn. Then he saw how I was dressed up looking pretty and he was like, you trying to take me on a date? I'm like, what are you talking about? First of all, calm down, lower your voice. Second of all, what the fuck are you talking about? It wasn't that, because I never asked to go out or anything. I was enjoying what we were doing, okay? He was passing the time with me and I was having fun and having sex, something that I didn't have for a long time. I figured, what the fuck, right? If Jimmy's telling you that I was begging him to be my man, he's a liar. He's a straight liar, because that never happened. The reason why Jimmy and I stopped seeing each other is because that night he was hella disrespectful to me for the last time. And he got up and he slowly walked out, and I didn't stop him. I could have said, all right, baby, all right, oh my God, I'm sorry, oh my God, we don't have to go to Longhorn, da 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 da. I didn't do any of that. He walked out. I said, you're fucking selfish. He said, nah, you're selfish. I said, no, you're fucking selfish. And he walked out and went back to wherever he was staying with his nephew or whatever, and he left. I didn't call him. I didn't beg him. I didn't say anything. That was it. That was it. I did call him after we stopped seeing each other to say, hey, I need my $500. I need my money. He figured, I don't have to pay you shit. I'm not going to pay you. That's what he figured in his head. Fuck you, bitch. I got your little $500 and I'm out. No, the fuck you won't. So then I ended up months later, like 6 months later, taking him to court. Okay, back to the sex part. Yeah, I sucked this dick in the truck. I'm grown. And, motherfucker, and that doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me a hoe. A hoe is someone who sucks many dicks. A hoe is someone who jumps from nigga to nigga, dick to dick. I don't have to explain that to you, because you're just a stupid, dumbass, obviously airhead bitch. And if you don't suck his dick, well, anyway, like I said, your sex life is none of my business. Yeah, I sucked his dick, and it felt great. It was wonderful. I enjoyed it as much as he did. Okay? If he's telling you, oh, that made me think of her as a hoe, that just shows the type of man. And a man like that should be careful, because you have a daughter, a pretty little girl that's gonna grow up to be a beautiful ass young woman.